Okay, welcome back, guys. I have migraine and my head hurts like hell. But I really want to play this game. So I got my thing, so everything is in order, and it is me, you, and my headache. So let's hope I don't get frustrated with the pain. It's very annoying. I don't know why I decided it's such a bad idea. Anyway. Are you sure that will be okay? Yes. What happened? I mean, it'll be really hard to pull off. You said that I'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept. But you need to handle it carefully. And gracefully. I know. Guess we're discussing the paper. Hey Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? You look like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Andorea was just giving me head back. I had my head back. It's for the book I'm writing. I love the pain. I really wanted to play. Sound like a heavy discussion. What are you up tonight? Just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my press interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although I need to interrupt Andorea for a moment. Need my Galahad beverage? Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. I always remember remedy. Most of them have been the right drink. But let's give it a try again. Just to be sure. Okay. Remember, he has tea and ginger. Yeah. I remember he actually has his name in it. There you go. Tea, milk, and ginger. Brew. Galahad. Serve it. Judging from the smell, it looks like it. Indeed. I have the same feeling. I made a note of that mixture. Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for the night. You are done. I am done. I have a lot of my new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is hard coming. I'm by myself tonight. Gonna be a peaceful night, huh? That's mean free. Free? Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know? Doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. You're part of it. Oh, good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. Heya. How are you doing, Freya? Not so good. What's going on? Andorea was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's critical feedback then. It's necessary. Sound interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is not linear and quite complicated. Imagine I choose your own adventure storybook, but for adults. Sound pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. Really? What? I think when I was in elementary school I read one. It was basically something related with score. Well, not really, just like depending on your choice you make, it will lead you to some places, and most of them are doom place. So it's like, you go to the left, you die. You go to the right, turn page 128, something like that. It was very messy. I decided to just skim through all the pages and get directly to the ending. Because I continually die. I was constantly mauled to death. There's another bit of bait to stay. But I remember there was like 6 endings, if I'm not wrong. And it was a book, an actual book made of paper for your New generation. That scores will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. Oh. That's true. I know it's not that original. It must be not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Should try my best to not keep. With the help of my publisher. This kind of book may go mainstream, but just like that, choose your own adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing that the name is involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. Highly ambitious for you. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making a novel not in the form of a book. Well, like if you wanna like digitalize it, like but in form of story cards. Oh, that's too much. What? I know, right? This will be actually too expensive, I believe. Like, because of making cards, paper cards, you use a different type of paper too, and the fact that it also requires more paper too. Like, you know, like Uno, Card Against Humanity, it will be very expensive if I'm not wrong. It will be a table game at that point. Simply she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting a story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there is a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? Alright. As Andorea said though, I won't have the time. Getting normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. It's not about you, eh? Don't want to spoil the fun, if you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. I could... I believe we double latte, my fellow... elf? Oh, he has coffee in it. Coffee... ginger latte? Oh my god. Ginger latte, there you go. Here we go. Thanks. Damn, this is good, I know. With this kind of drink making skill, wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? I'm done with her. Done? As you're dropping the project. Hey, I'm not that crazy. I still need the money. Done as I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She has some complaints, of course, but I convinced her. By using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finish your job by bullshitting her? The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. You're working on anything right now? Should I apply to such skill? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Freya, don't ask. Like you, Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys met? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. Just that I was young and stupid, you know, the usual. Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. A player? A player? Oh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend? What? I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friends. Huh? Wait, what? wait. Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac? Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following? And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. The way you say that, it was much worse. Felt like you were trying to go after someone. Whatever, you know. Okay, I got it. She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl who you want to date. Why? I don't want to get into the details. But this succubus was super hot. I wanted to scream, she was a bitch! But I'm not going to say it. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. Oh. She was a player too. Oh. A wolf among wolves. Uh-huh. That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Oh, okay. Okay. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly! So we got it right at the first try! This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. Okay, continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes! Yes! Now will you let me continue without interruption? He's getting upset. Okay, okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty boy. Active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point, and I lived with Cognac back in college. Hanging out, I got back just as Lua arrived. I thought a coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Okay. Okay, Holy mother of moly! I saw the look of Lua's face. It's disbelief, the anger, the sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. And more like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that, and I don't even remember the exact date. But suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument though. Who? It was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. They weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we're talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff, and then this guy I hired joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist insisting on getting family approval, considering, you know, what? You're willing to leave your own family. You will do that for her? Yes, I would. No hesitation. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say, most elven families. I don't think they are so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there's a certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation, appearance, everything. We must never ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something else would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from business major to art major, that's interesting. Switch. My parents went crazy screaming like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be a rich or successful. All day because you choose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blame Lua. What do you mean? They blame her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yell about how her kind is ruining the country, accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. What? They really did that? Unbelievable! He's such a clearly nice and beloved guy, the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family for measuring art. I wouldn't really be against it. It's just like, if you're gonna do it, you know that there's a very low chance for you to succeed. So in order for you to keep it, I believe you should also do something else at the same time. So you don't only just want to do art, you also have to do something else on the side, so you don't die. Oh, I mean, come on, this is the 21st century, that's not so cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Louis is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. Just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I will be happy to leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? Of course there is Gala. Gala has the opposite point of Hyde. You may be happy to leave your family, however, it may not be the same for her. Gala, you have something to say? Gala, you have something to say. Perhaps you'll give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. Cool. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps they're also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? What do you mean by that? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your action will have an impact on her as well. If you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about it. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decision. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other, I'll be with her whatever the circumstance may be. You know, the love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy, it will be hard work. Because, you know, life. Life is full of storms, and marriage will not survive on love alone. Whoa, that's deep! We will have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have a health insurance? Do you have a health insurance? What? I'm an elf, why would I need health insurance? I'm immortal, why do I need one? You'll need some. For what for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it to your family's. But you will lose it if your family disown you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Emptied their entire life saving for an $8 pill because in this country they charge 20,000 for it. Wow! Wow! I don't know how it should feel actually. Holy shit. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privilege you do. There's high probability they'll get bullied and being a half-breed. There are consequences. Shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Andorea. And Freya. Bye. Wow. Well, more in-depth. Well, yeah, I mean, you have to think about a lot of stuff, especially when you're building a new family. I don't know. Is he asking to marry her? Yes? What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. You made me lose 2 customers in a minute! Hey, that wasn't me! They were leaving anyway. Are you trying to write that in your book? It's a secret. Yes, it's too juicy, man. It's too juicy. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like there in a world with only humans around? Not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. And scene! Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this little insight of our fellow Bailey's life, so we can understand a little bit more about his background story. I guess everyone has their own problem, their own issue, but still, I guess at the end of the day is a leap of faith or nothing. You'll keep going to your way until you may or may not regret the opposite, that you never did, or maybe you regret that you did. Although there is always the same same arguments of regretting things that you didn't do, rather than regretting the ones that you did. So, a cheers to everyone, and as usual, thank you for watching. Have a lovely day and a lovely bye.